What up, ladies and gentlemen? It is your boys,
Mm-hmm.
Xavier Soller, and AKA Big Buck Stuck. That's
Jay
right,
Stuck,
just a
Justice
Stuckey.
Stuckey. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you got so many aliases. You're gonna make a great wrestler one day.
All the nicknames, man.
Yeah, man. We are gonna break down NXT tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Stuck, you were telling me about the pressure.
A lot of pressure was on
Speak t-
NXT.
speak to the pressure of NXT.
Ladies and gentlemen that are tuning in to Mic Check Mania, I was not familiar with NXT's game. If you've been following along with us, you know me and X revealed our top 5 baddies in the WWE. We're going to have to take that list. We're going to crumble it up like this. And we're going to throw it away because NXT has some extraordinary, magnificent,
Talent,
beautiful
talent,
talent on
talent.
their women's
Yes,
roster. But
yes.
all in all, it was hype. NXT was turned, man. Like, if you haven't watched, this is why you're here. But going forward, you need to watch. And if you ever miss it, you stick with us, check in with us. But I was excited. Biggest reason we're gonna put out there that we tuned in, the Hardy Boys returned to WWE.
Finally, the Hardy Boys have come back to the WWE.
That was a great impression. Your Booker T sounded like Macho Man, but that was on par. Guys, the Hardy Boys are back. They've been going for a while. I believe they said the last time that they competed was 2019 in the WWE.
Damn.
That was a minute ago, y'all. Time
Yeah.
has been moving.
It's 2025.
Yes, it's 2025, February 25th. We're now recording this at 10:05 p.m. It's the dedication that we care about. But
Yeah, we don't play.
number one, we got to give a big shout out. This TNA WWE collab has been magnificent, bringing back old talents like the Hardy Boys. Shout out to our boy Santino Marella, who made his return back on the WWE scene, being with TNA.
Yeah.
This has been a great collab so far. And when you have major networks, I'd say TNA is a major network, major companies coming together, sometimes those collaborations don't always work. So it's kind of interesting to me to see how it was going to come out into play. But there was a lot happening in NXT just off the rip.
Crazy stuff. What was the first match?
Uh,
Stephanie versus Carmen, was it?
I believe so.
NXT tonight? NXT Women's North American Championship.
They got a lot of different titles.
They've got so let's talk about that.
Yeah.
There are so many belts in wrestling now. It's kind of like bowl games for the NCAA.
Great comparison.
You know what I mean?
Now, does that make them less credible? Like, is the significance lower because there's so many?
I like the opportunities that it creates for wrestlers, but yeah, it kind of loses its whatever this means.
Pizzazz.
Yeah. Insert word there. If everyone has some type of belt, what are you working for?
Yeah.
Like it used to be everybody just wanted the Heavyweight Championship, right? Or
Mm-hmm.
the Intercontinental Championship. That's my favorite belt. If I could, it's we might have to start doing these earlier because when I get tired, I start talking crazy.
Yeah.
Anyways, Intercontinental Championship. There it is. Second time's a charm. Anyways, lots of belts, but it is what it is.
Speaking of belts, there was some champs in the matches I watched. Lexus King,
Mm.
great talent, goes up
Yeah,
against Moose, the TNA
yeah.
champ. And Moose's title was on the line.
Mm-hmm.
Moose got the dub, right? Post match, Oba Femi, big swole joker. His music hits, the crowd goes crazy. He comes out there and is like, look, Lexus King's out the way. He's a thing of the past. But it's me and you. This is what the people want to see. This is what the
Mm-hmm.
people want. And this is what they're going to see in 2 weeks at Roadblock. What I've also noticed is the TNA titles have been on the line. So my question is this. if TNA has their titles on the line and our NXT talent takes them, is TNA going to fizzle out and then they just continue to merge into NXT and stay there? Because it seems like only the TNA belts are on the line.
No, I think both. I thought both sides were on the line.
I only heard one thing that was champion for champion. It was on the women's side. But like even the Hardy Boys, their titles were on the line. That's what Santino said.
Mm.
So I'm just like, okay, if they lose, does that kind of make them stay here? Because you're not going to lose your belt on a different platform, quote unquote, and then go back to your other platform.
I know that was. I mean, I guess maybe I haven't seen that, so I honestly don't know. I wish I could speak to that. What you eating?
Hey man, trolling,
Ah,
sour bright crawlers. Hey, if you want to
classics,
sponsor Mic Check
classics.
Mania, holler at us. While we're here in this little snack break,
Yeah,
like, comment, subscribe. Let's check our subscriptions, X.
yeah. If you know more in more detail than we do about belt switching brands, comment and let us know. Look, we love wrestling. We're fans, but we don't know everything.
Yeah, we're not know-it-alls.
Yeah, yeah, and we're never gonna claim to be. We're just having fun um, with this, platform. So,
Yeah.
school us, teach us,
Yeah,
wrestling
let's
fans.
learn together.
Yeah, let's learn together.
We're a
Butterflies
community.
in the sky. Oh, sorry.
Oh no.
Um,
Hey, we're at 138 subscribers. For you guys
Ayo!
just tuning in with us, Xavier is going to hit a Spinarooni at 300 subscribers. Me and Xavier are going to wrestle at 1,000 subscribers. I don't know where the ring will be, but it's going to happen.
My gosh. What if we I feel like it's too early in our career for us to turn on each other. So maybe we should find another tag team to wrestle. That's what we
That's
should
the
do.
new thing. Look,
Yeah.
people that are
Yeah.
tuning in,
I'm just not ready to turn on you yet.
if you guys, we need to, we don't care who it is.
Yeah,
If
yeah.
you guys are ready to face us,
Yeah, yeah.
the promo kings,
Yeah, yeah,
you
yeah,
let
yeah.
us know.
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
we'll put the smackdown on your candy ass.
Do you smell it?
How was that?
That was pretty good. We got work to do, but it was
We're getting there. We're getting
No,
there.
it's pretty good actually. I'm not gonna lie. That was pretty good.
You know what also was good? Jordynne Grace versus Roxanne Perez and
Mm-hmm.
their little promo, their feud.
Yeah.
I like that. Now, I feel bad for Miss Grace because she had a slip of grace. I don't know if you guys saw it, but we did. Wardrobe malfunction. We don't like them, but they happen. Miss Grace, going forward, I would not wear a loose top when you know you're going to tussle with your opponent.
Yeah. I mean, viral moment, yes. Ratings might have went up, yes. But the cameraman's the real MVP.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he looked out for his girl. Boom, got it away because she was like, she came out of character for a hot second, and it was hilarious because I saw her face and I just saw her grab this and move over, and at that point he was already over. But I was just like, yikes.
Those are the real MVPs. The only cameraman in the WWE I know is Stu.
Stu's because of John Cena.
Yes.
Jesus.
Every time I bring up Cena, X has to take a drink of whatever or do something.
I know, right?
I bring up Cena every episode.
Every episode.
And I don't think your girl's going to come up in this episode. Hopefully not.
No, I don't think Jade will come up in this episode.
But yes, wardrobe malfunction. We don't need that. But I like the energy. I feel like NXT is one of those, we compared it to college football earlier when you talked about the bowl games. I think NXT is like the low mid majors. The talent and the athletes on those teams, they have a different type of edge about them, if that makes sense. A lot of times when the guys are big time D1, they get to feeling themselves a little bit, and they take away from the fundamentals and making sure that these people in NXT are acting like they're at WrestleMania. Like, I feel that energy when I watch. Like, I was locked in. I'm just saying. feel
I
like
mean,
they
they got
talented to low
energy
major.
because they got something to play for, right?
Mm-hmm.
They're trying to make it to, I mean, so what? You're saying Raw, SmackDown, Division One, excuse me, NXT is Division Two?
Yes,
Okay, because
or low major.
I wouldn't say I feel like that's disrespectful.
It's not though, because
I feel like
I'm not saying
yeah,
they aren't talented at all. I'm not saying that because there's plenty of dogs at the low major or the Division two level. You know, guys, if you aren't familiar with us, me and Xavier met at Auburn. Auburn basketball is currently #1 in the
War
country.
Eagle, baby. War
War
Eagle.
Eagle. Cheney Johnson, hometown kid I know really well. He was Division two before he started balling in the SEC. Not to say he wasn't talented when he was at Division two. He was just at Division two. Different type of hunger, different type of exposure. You're playing in front of a smaller crowd rather than a packed out crowd. I'm just saying. I feel like NXT is that. But it takes
Yeah,
a
that's
different.
why I say Division Two. Because you're still getting the same talking, you're still getting the same level of wrestling,
Mhm.
and yeah, and obviously they're working with newer people like Bailey coming down to work with this young talent to get them ready.
Yeah.
You know, Jade comes up, Bianca and Naomi just recently they had come down to wrestle.
A lot of
Who
people have been
else? I
commenting
mean,
wanting your girl to go back down. I'm not gonna lie.
really?
They've
Oh,
been on our
Jade?
TikTok. Hey, if you don't follow our TikTok, follow that and our
Oh
Instagram and Mic
man.
Check Mania. But Jay's been getting a lot of heat on our social media. They said they need to take her back down to NXT.
First of all,
Demotion.
we will start blocking people if you're going to start that blasphemy.
Don't
Knock it
listen to him.
off.
I'm not
Knock
gonna
it
block
off,
you. We need
people.
the subscriptions. But do you see my comparison though? I'm not knocking or diminishing any of their talent. I'm just saying I feel like it's more of a like a building block, like just how people transfer from the D2 level to the D1. Everybody wants to be in the SEC. SEC is raw. SEC is being in the elimination chamber this weekend. You know what I'm saying? But you got to start somewhere, especially the ones that are overlooked or they just got into it a little bit later. So I'm saying.
Mm,
So I'm saying.
huh.
Smaller crowds, great
Huh.
talent. Under the radar. That's what we used to say in sports. It's flying under the radar a little bit.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's definitely some people that are coming up. Jaida Parker is a
Miss Miss Parker.
Miss
Miss Parker.
Parker. Miss
Miss
Parker.
Parker.
She can talk her butt off. She is so good in
That
front of
promo
that
was hard.
camera. It man, I could just picture her in a storyline with I mean I don't know just pick somebody
What
and
did she
she
say?
could she can yeah what did she
She
say
said, I heard this part. She said, there's a lot of guys in the WWE that are him,
oh
but I'm going
yeah
to show you that you not her or
that you're
something
not
like
her
that.
it's
I was
hard
like,
yeah that's all I was like oh yeah that's hard
and you know what it made me think of immediately?
what
LFG.
mm
Because I'm like, man, looking at LFG and some of these people struggle with their
yeah
promos and just thinking about, man, she's really, really good right now. Did she always start like that? It's making me
mm
think about, man, I would love to see what her development process was like.
sure
And
that's
if you
fair
haven't seen our LFG recap, go ahead and watch that. Just dropped. We give
yeah
you everything. We may not know everything, but we give you everything. You know what I'm saying?
well do we know again let's leave it up to the fans let's leave it up to the WWE people
The universe, the
the
community.
universe, the community to tell us where did Jaida Parker come from? Because I don't know personally. Was she doing indie wrestling in some territories around the way? I don't know. Let's do some homework and let's figure that out because I would definitely love to know that because I'm sure they have some social media and I'm sure they have her videos up and I would love to know if she was that polished because what we saw tonight, she
Spectacular.
she ready.
She
She
ready.
she ready.
Hey, Miss Parker, where you from, girl?
Where you from?
Where you from? Where you be? Let us know.
Oh my goodness. Canceled.
One thing I wanted to talk about, I want to give
Yeah.
a special shout out to my girl, Adrianna Rizzo. Everybody knows her as that. I know her as Anna Kiefer, one of my, not a competitor, but one of my favorite track and field athletes during my time in college. Stand out in the sprints, stand out in the jumps, really the long jump. Now she's showing out on NXT and been doing her thing. they were part of they had a promo going on during the Progressive ad. I thought that was pretty cool. They were sitting down at the
nice.
table, the familia, I think is what they call it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just cool to see somebody who I was a part of my track and field community with now killing it in the WWE scene, and we are going to have a conversation with her.
I think we need to set that up.
We're going to set that up.
Yeah.
So you guys stay tuned on that one. But I just think it's hard too how they're incorporating the brands. Like I immediately noticed the Progressive at the bottom, and I was like, oh wow, they're doing like a little segment, promo style while it's sponsored. I was like, hey, WWE's on a different level right now.
Oh yeah, I mean the ultimate branding.
I didn't see what their stock is at right now. You know, we're business.
You trying to get some stock or what?
I actually own, quote unquote, a piece of The Rock. I have had a WWE stock since I was like 8. Don't know where it's at. I was getting pennies and dimes back in the day in the mail.
What is WWE stock at?
Look, y'all, we're going to talk about a wide variety of things, WWE, not just about wrestling. Sometimes you want to invest. We already feel a part of the WWE. It's attached to us for a long time.
$156.02 per share.
That has risen because I watched the Shannon Sharp, John Cena podcast or whatever interview, and he said that back in, I think maybe 2012, something when it was kind of in the low point, it was at $11 a share. Then it was at $117. Now it's at $156. That just goes to show you.
Paul Levesque.
You better get in now. It's the Paul Levesque era. Hey, so I don't know if you've seen this on our history of our YouTube, but I watched an old video of Punk'd with Triple H, and he got punked by Ashton Kutcher, I believe. He bumped into this bride, like opened the door, bumped into the bride, had her bloody nose, everything, and he was just like, this is old school Triple H, huge, got the
swole.
Yeah, swole dude. That jump was so funny.
I'll have to watch that.
Somewhere.
I remember the Goldberg one that they botched.
Dang.
They tried to save it, but they couldn't. That was the only one that they really messed up. Mm-hmm. They the bike never got hit, but it blew up, and he was just like, "What?" And they had to call it. That was one of those weird episodes, but yeah, man, that was good.
Speaking of Goldberg, like we said, we don't know everything, but we have been blessed to encounter a lot of legends in the WWE and know a good deal about it. I met Goldberg at the Colorado football game. Great dude. I will try to insert that meeting with him in this video.
I'm doing well, man. How are you?
Hey, I've been a big WWE fan since I was 6, man.
Thank you.
Love what you've done. Love the business. Love the company. So much respect. How is it being a parent?
It's awesome.
Watching your son
It's
out
the
here
coolest
play.
thing in the world, man. I took 5 years off of my life and wanted to be the best dad possible to get him ready for this. And he's here.
Yes, sir.
So, I mean, that's a testament to what we did, you know. But it's a testament more so to his work ethic, you know. So this is the best job I ever had.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You got to carry the torch.
Yes, sir.
From generation to generation.
Great dude. Great character. He gave great advice. And he also gave you, boy, contact information to say that. And we're going to reach out to Goldberg and try to get him on Mic Check Mania. We got to speak it into existence. It's February the 25th, 2025. Who's next?
Goldberg, hopefully.
Hopefully, it's Goldberg. So you guys stay tuned for that. Like I said, we try to bring you everything interesting, everything entertaining. We're dedicated to the craft. We've had long days, but at the end of the day, we're always sitting at our TV watching something WWE. And tonight, it just happened to be NXT. And I'm not going to lie, we're going to be transparent. For me, this is probably like the second or third time I've watched NXT. But when I watched it tonight, I was locked in.
Mm-hmm.
Mostly because of the Hardys. Hey, what do you think? We didn't even talk much about just them in general. What do you think about, number one, seeing them out there? Then what do you think about their match?
Well, again, I'm always going to say it when I need to say it. Masters of their craft. They looked good. I mean, I'm sure there's a little brushing of the cobwebs to get off because it's different when you're in a facility versus in front of a big crowd. I'm sure. Don't I'm not a wrestler, so I can only speak to what I think I know. But I'm assuming that just feeling that crowd, because Jeff's so awesome. Like I watched him go all the way around the entire ring and just slapped everybody's hands. And I was just like, that's love. That's him. That's the brand. I know you don't like delete, but bro, it's just that stuff. It ain't going nowhere. They got that. That's this before this. You know what I'm saying?
I think this. I'm not a fan of the delete. I really don't know why. I think I'm a fan of Matt Hardy too. I just don't like. I just feel like that was created when they left, so I don't want to remember much of anything about when they were gone. I only want to remember WWE.
Hey, but it took off and it caught fire, and they were able to bring it back, or bring it when they came back. And I mean, if you listen to the WrestleMania before, when they came back, you could hear delete in the crowd. They knew what was happening.
Yeah.
Look, the WWE universe is probably it's the greatest fan base on this planet.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I can only put it up to maybe like soccer. Yeah, like as far as the world involvement, but I think WWE is it's on another level. We're the best fans ever. So but man, there's a lot of belts, there's a lot of TV shows, there's a lot to keep up with. So again, if we miss something or we misspeak, we're sorry. Just go ahead and just flame us in the comments.
Correct us.
That's okay.
Get us right.
No, go in. Just go in.
Yeah.
Hey, we got thick skin. I'm bald-headed. You ain't gonna hurt my feelings. You ain't gonna hurt my feelings.
Show the people your head.
No, we don't need to do that.
Come on, man. It's for the people.
All right, man.
Hey,
I have a feeling that's going to be the thumbnail.
You know what that reminds me of?
What?
You ever see SpongeBob?
I'll slap you.
No, you ever see SpongeBob and what's his name, bro? The king, bro.
I don't know. Great story.
No, bro. You know exactly what I'm talking about.
It's such a good story.
Guys, the dude from SpongeBob. This is in the SpongeBob movie when he was losing his hair, and he he was like, bald,
I really don't.
Bald. Hold on, bro.
Yeah, I don't know. You're rude.
SpongeBob, bald, King Neptune.
King Neptune. Man, this is a great use of time.
This is what I'm thinking about, y'all.
That's
King Neptune. All right. For the night, maybe we refer to you as King Neptune. Hey, bro, we gotta start doing promos. That was our thing.
I know, right?
What's your best promo?
What do we got? Don't put me on the spot. Don't put me on the spot.
Hey, that's what they did to the folks at LFG. We gotta get on our crowd.
I know. You're right. What would your promo be? What would your promo be if you were talking to, let's say you were talking to Booker T and he had the belt, but you knew that belt was your belt? What would you say? What would it sound like? Go. You got the mic.
Booker T, been hearing you all week. Talking a big game. Got your lady on your side. You think the fans with you too. But you're wrong, Booker. All I hear is 5-time. But on Saturday, I'm going to let you and the rest of the WWE universe know it's my time. Mic drop. Something quick and simple.
Okay.
How was that?
There was some heat on that. There was a little heat.
You know what I'm saying? I got to the point. You got the message. All right.
Oh,
Here
my
you go.
gosh.
Here you
That's
go.
funny.
Is you face to face
Okay.
with Logan Paul.
Logan, let me tell you something. You silver spoon little B word. You like that? Self-edit. Making your job easy. Anyways, Logan, No one cares about you or your brother or the Paul name. All you do is come out here and you run your mouth and you talk like you got money. Okay, yeah, you got money. That's fine. But it's cool. You got a little money. You got more money than most people. But guess what? Come next Monday, you step into this ring, that money ain't gonna mean nothing. You're gonna need health insurance after I get done with you, boy, because I'm coming. And I'm gonna work. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
I don't know. I lost it.
you coming and
It
you
got-
gonna work?
It got weird. It got weird. It got weird.
Hey, y'all let us know who had a better promo. We're gonna drop a promo every week, but on the spot is gonna make us better. Because we can't have a tag team name called the Promo Kings that don't know how to split no promo. That'd be actually kind of funny.
Oh my gosh.
Look, that pressure was on.
Oof.
And I want to get back to pressure. You know, we told the people we were gonna give them an NXT recap.
Yeah.
This is where the term pressure came from. Ariana Grace versus Lola Vice. Ladies, I was not familiar with your game. And I'm not talking about your looks. I'm talking about in the ring. Like, just in general, we've talked about the talent, and I don't really want to use the word crop, but the cream rises to the to the top of everything. Whatever. I can't get my words together right now. But there's a lot of great talent.
We might have to scrap this whole episode.
hey, no, this episode has been straight. But like you have said, we don't know everything, but I have seen just some of the talent that's been coming through and that they are putting on display. I think it's just going to be exciting to see. Number one, you talked about how Bayley was coming back down and helping develop this new generation of talent. I'm ready to see who else comes down, but I'm ready to see how these ladies go into the next phases, getting onto the Raws, getting onto the SmackDowns, and eventually making a name for themselves. Because in the last, let's just say, 4 years, a lot of the main talent that we see today have come from NXT. And I don't know what's going on with the video right now. Guys, can you see me? Guys, can you hear me?
I think so. I mean, I can.
Oh, here we go. Sorry, guys, we were really interrupted by our software right now. We're going to upgrade right now, balling on the budget. Don't you worry, we're going to be up there. But I'm ready to see who goes up and becomes the next star, because our girl, Bianca, shout out Bianca, she started there. The EST. What does EST stand for, X?
I forgot.
I thought it's the fastest.
Strongest, toughest,
roughest, all that. We probably should stop talking
sexiest.
about. Oh gosh,
No,
I was just about to say we should probably stop talking about Bianca, because we had people on our TikTok today being like, "Hey, Montez, get your girl," because I posted that video of interaction. Mr.
Oh,
Ford,
Lord.
Mr. Ford, and the Street Profits.
Hey,
we mean no harm.
Yeah, man, Montez legit.
Now, are they gonna get their reign? They gonna get their title reign back, or what? What's gonna happen with them?
Hey, I know they would. Was it last week or the week before that?
I think it was last week.
They went ham. They were just, like I said, they were just throwing bodies around. They wasn't playing.
They different breeds.
Yeah, they're different. Dang, I was gonna say something. I forgot.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead and bring up another point. Being that NXT is new to us, we're the fans who have, like I said, we've been fans for a really long time, but we're learning so many ins and outs of the company, of the industry. What are you looking forward to most from NXT just going forward, off of kind of like our first experience really honing in to this show?
Probably it's cool to invest into someone early. Like we were just talking about, we get to see, like, it would have been cool to see some of those talents in a show like LFG. Mm-hmm. It's cool watching people kind of find theirselves, because old boy's name, and I knew I was going to forget it, but before the crowd was yelling this, "You're not Randy. You're not Randy."
Bro,
I literally go, this dude's literally dressed like Randy Orton, like
Myles Borne.
his whole look. And I go, what is this? Like, you can't bite a hole. Like, you look like a clone of Randy Orton.
Yes, I literally have that in the notes, bro.
The walk. And it's cool to have, like, Like, hey, if you look up to somebody in the business or your craft, that's dope. But like,
He even got the tattoo, like the little flame looking thing. I
he
was
has
like,
everything. I said, you can't do that.
yeah.
So
That's
it's
like me
cool.
pulling out, coming out there in jorts.
Yeah, you can't do that.
Like that's John
Yeah,
Cena's thing.
yeah, it's John Cena's thing. So
Bro, I
yeah,
literally heard that. I literally wrote that down. You're not right. I believe his name is Myles Borne. I got the
yeah,
Borne
they
part down.
literally said that all match long, and I was like, yeah, this is awkward.
But seeing what we've seen in LFG and what we pretty much assume from the performance
Oh
center,
yeah, just
there's a lot of legends. There's a lot of people who've come before these talents. Do you think something was said to him about, hey, you can't be a carbon copy of one of the greatest superstars that's ever come through here? Because if we wanted to see Randy Orton, we would just go see Randy Orton.
yeah on Raw.
Yeah. Now, granted, that was my first impression of him. I don't know what he's like on the mic. I don't know anything, but I heard "You're Not Randy" throughout the entire arena.
Randy Jr. That's what we saw, and not even close to Randy Orton. Randy Orton is one of the best.
Hey, hey y'all,
that was
hey y'all. We saw the Timu Randy Orton, Xavier's favorite Timu.
Hey, I love Timu, yo. I order off Timu every week. Don't hate on Timu.
Hey,
Oh my
X
goodness,
got those jerseys back there. Can you show the people the jersey? I don't know how your camera operates.
Yeah.
Show the people the wall.
Well, just like a camera.
See that? Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Y'all see my backdrop? We'll have a holly jolly Christmas. It's the best time of the year.
They're gonna have some.
Even in February. No, I did see that though, bro. Randy Jr. I just feel like I don't know how I feel about Bubba Ray, but I feel like Bubba Ray would have said something so slick and so sarcastic if he came out and was like that, because I want to know what his theme is, what his role is. So he had the bald head and everything.
Had he come out there with, like, speaking of Logan Paul or CM Punk, somebody that's really good on a microphone, they would have flamed him. He would have gotten destroyed, because I was like, I almost thought it was a joke at first.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, maybe he's trying to get some heat with Randy Orton. I don't know. But I was like, he's trying to be his own character, but his own character is another character.
Bro, down to the tattoos, bro. I seen the
down
tattoo
to everything. The walk, I was just like, it's weird. He had the hand tip, man. I was just like, please stop, sir.
What if he had got up there at the top rope before the match and did this? Oh my gosh.
Man. What if he had came out to his old music?
Hey, nothing you can say. Nothing's gonna change what you've done to me. That was a fire song. I ain't gonna lie. Had the little,
that was good.
Had the little fire sparks going down. What they called? Ain't that what they called?
Like pyro?
Yeah, but like that's not really pyro. Like it's just like falling lights. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It ain't like Kofi Kingston when he used to be like, boom, boom.
Oh man, yeah. I missed that.
Kofi Kingston and Randy Orton was a very underrated storyline.
Who's more athletic
of those two?
Mm-hmm.
Kofi.
Really?
You don't think Kofi is more athletic? I thought Randy Orton's very athletic for his size, but Kofi is definitely more athletic. Majority of his not WrestleMania, Royal Rumble bits was just balancing to stay alive while he's outside the ring.
Who did he get that from?
I don't know.
I'll tell you right now who he got that from. The original OG Shelton Benjamin. Shelton Benjamin was doing that way before Kofi hit the scene.
Shout out Shelton Benjamin.
Yeah.
What was his nickname? The something. Oh my goodness. Guys. Let us know what Shelton Benjamin's nickname was in the comments. Come on, man. It's when he was on SmackDown. Shelton Benjamin nickname. Here we go.
The gold standard?
Yep. The gold standard.
I had to look it up too.
That boy had that blonde head.
Hey, blonde head Shelton Benjamin was it. I'm
That
trying
was
to
before
tell
his
you.
time.
The gold standard, man.
They
That's
never
crazy.
utilized him well.
No.
Brothers don't never shine. Except
Hey.
Booker. Booker was doing his thing.
Booker's the man.
And he was crowing crazy on the mic.
He was tonight. He was showing out.
He was spazzing.
Oh my goodness! Oh my god, that was a great drop kick.
Speaking of Mike, what was wrong with NXT's audio? If anybody else saw that,
just kept dropping out the whole time.
Even
I
during
thought
the Hardy Boyz entrance.
It makes me think that somebody was cussing and they bleeped it. Yeah, they cut it. Like whoever was saying crazy stuff was just too close to the mic, and they were picking it up. So
they usually do that when they be like, "Holy, holy," you know what I'm saying? But I could pick up on that. Good thing I like about Netflix, they don't bleep out nothing because they were saying that during the women's
Netflix
tag team.
Wild.
I like
they
Netflix.
Don't care. I do too. Netflix is go off the charts, but
I like NXT too though, and I know this was kind of an all over the place recap, but we're learning. You guys are learning.
It's only a third episode.
There's no denying that. That's no denying that. There's no denying that these trolleys are good. There's no denying that Mic Check Mania is the place you want to be. And there's no denying that me, Xavier, and all of you guys watching this are brave. So make sure you go ahead and like, comment, subscribe. And we out of here.
Hold on. I'm looking something up.
We have like 30 seconds.
30 seconds.
Episode about to drop.
Shelton Benjamin debuted December 26th of 2002. Kofi debuted. He had a 5-year head start on him. So Kofi came 5 years after. So anyways, we out, y'all.
See ya.